So for our project, we decided to handle the problem of after school traffic because after school students at IA have complained about terrible traffic, congested parking lots, and how people can't really get out of the main parking lot after school. And our research question was, how can we make traffic go by quicker in the main IA parking lot? Our stakeholder was Trip Lester, who is a student driver at school and has to leave every day after school. Our POV statement was Trip needs a less crowded carpool area because it causes traffic and overall discomfort getting home. And our how might we statement was how might we modify carpooling to reduce after school traffic? Um, to get to these things, we went through an ideation process where we created questions to for the interview, and we received feedback from the class and modified whatever questions were subpar. And then we did the POV, we did the says, thinks, feels chart to create the POV statement, and then created the how might we statements after the POV statement, which we just built off of everything again and again. And then after that, uh, we made our storyboard as our product. Our product was a storyboard outlining how um, the implementation of the after school traffic modification would work. And our solution was that we would hold off on letting people pick up people who would pick up students, carpooling students, come in until about 4:30. So that would leave 15 minutes for both students to get outside, carpooling students to get outside, so they'd be ready for fast pickup when parents would be let in, and it would let student drivers leave. Um, so they can go in there and it would be easier for everyone. And our criteria for success was that if it took um, shorter for both parents and I guess and student drivers to get out of the parking lot and get out of the carpooling system, then it would be a success. The feedback for the solution was that it only really works for those who leave right after school ends, um, and our person stays till 4:20, and there are a lot of people who stay later, and most people don't want to get out right after uh, 4:15, but they don't want to wait till 5:15 to deal with parent traffic. Um, our stakeholder liked the idea, but it needs a little bit more flexibility. Um, in my opinion, because of how it changed, it would also speed up parent traffic, so there would be less of that. So they wouldn't have to wait until 5:15 necessarily. Um, our reflection was that we wish we could have iterated more and had a chance to properly test our idea. We also had issues with what was feasible due to limited space, time, and satisfaction of everyone dealing with carpool. And also, yeah, we also didn't account for if parents choose to make their students walk to a location that isn't the parking lot and how that would affect traffic. And we didn't account for the times that students prefer to get out, and we needed to make our solution more flexible. In the future, we might focus more on getting students in their cars faster instead of student drivers, and our solution only removes the issues for students who drive home. There is a little bit, it's focused mainly on helping students who drive home, but because of how it's designed, it does kind of help students, parents picking up students and getting them out faster.